Hey, good morning, everybody. Um, this is Angie coming to you from my kitchen floor. I think back here at my back door to my deck is going to be my new painting place if I paint at home, obviously. Do you guys remember if you've been, I don't know who will end up watching this, but I own the shop, Milltown Market and Gallery, which is now Main Street Market and Gallery, at 114 South Main Street, Randleman. Um, and I have a booth there now. I'm not an owner, but I have a booth where I sell paint and working on the transfers. I'm going to order transfers. I had to it's been so long since I made an order. I had to resubmit some things to the company, so I'm waiting on that. But anyway, a couple months ago, we had this on a live sale, and it was weird because it's almost like a child's podium, like or a I don't know, like what you'd have at in a pulpit, but it's short, so we were like, what do you do with this? And I couldn't get anybody to get interested in it, but I couldn't leave it alone, so I bought it when I saw it, and I thought surely somebody will like it, but I couldn't get any interest in it to sell it as it is. So I thought about it, and I thought, well, what can you do with that thing? And it just hit me. So open up. So you got a shelf in here. Cool. So you got a little shelf here and some nice storage, okay? And yes, I'm in my pajamas. Maybe I'll start a series painting in my PJs. Who knows? It's actually early morning. I've got my hair and makeup done. All I gotta do is put my clothes on. And I'm gonna straighten up around the house a little bit, and then I'm gonna head to my job. I have a full-time job now. Thank you, recession. Anyway, so I'm gonna paint this, okay? Obviously, and we're gonna paint it in Cotton Top, which is my brightest white that I have. But if you watched my page where I posted last night, as page me and Tina have, for people that don't know, our Facebook page is called The Adventures of Hot Lips and Maybelline, and that's Tina. Maybelline spelled without the Y, Mabelline, sort of like Mabel Lean, okay? Because that's after her. I named her Maybelline, just going down the road at the beach one day, and then she said, okay, fine, but I don't want to have the Y, because she said I want it to be after my grandmother Mabel. So it worked out. It was great. Well, in Hot Lips is, I like to have my lip gloss and my lipstick and all. I don't like to go without it. So anyway, and lots of other reasons. So anyway, I'm going to paint this. And I thought about colors, different, because I don't like painting white all the time. But if you looked at the page last night, I have some old tin given to me. Well, I bought it from my friend Karen Keene, who used to have a booth at the shop. Now she is a crazy lady who moved from Wisconsin moved from North Carolina back to Wisconsin, where it's cold a lot. But anyway, she's happy. Her family's there, and Carl followed along behind her, along with Duffy and the little kitties. But she has a Facebook page, Hen House Finds, HenHaus Finds, Finds, for anybody that may be seeing this on YouTube that doesn't understand my southern accent. Because, I get that a lot. Because if I say Milltown, it's Mill, not Meal. I had to spell that a few times. And but I don't say that anymore, because this Milltown is not Milltown anymore. Now it's Main Street. So last night on the page, I posted some like a teaser with some tin, rusty tin, and metal. Well, I got the tin from my friend Karen, who moved away, and the metal was these three like L brackets, the decorative kind that you get at Hobby Lobby. Somebody had put them on a piece of wood, and like two of them match and one in the middle is different. But I found them at Goodwill, and they were attached to this like shelf, and like for $3.99 for all of them. You can't get one of those half price for $3.99. So I like put that in the buggy. I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but I'm not leaving them here. Well, so because I couldn't figure out how to make this slanted top make sense, you know, what can we do with this thing? So I think we're gonna make it a wall cabinet, and we're gonna put the tin on top and make it look like a little slanted roof. And then we're gonna use those L brackets on the bottom to help support it when you hang it on the wall. And I bought a cleat to put on the back. So you put the one side of the cleat on the wall, put the other cleat on the back of that, and you hang them like this. And then underneath you'll have the L brackets. They're decorative, but they're also supportive. And then this will have a little roof on it. So that's my plan. We'll see how this turns out. Basically, I think I'm just gonna like cover this. I'll probably have to bend I don't know, see this, we'll just have to see, but I'll make it work one way or the other. But first things first, we'll just paint it, okay? So I've already wiped it down, and I'm gonna change out these knobs. I don't particularly like these knobs, especially white on white. I'm not sure what I'll put on here, but I'm gonna take these off. So I'm not gonna make you watch me paint the whole time. I'm just going to show you snippets of what we're doing. Might have a screwdriver to hold that one. So I'm not sure what we'll put on there, but we'll put on, I don't know if we might even put some kind of long handle on here. That's pretty, I don't know, just to kind of add to it. But, so we're going to see. Now I did not, I'm just going to take my chances with this one because I can. People ask me all the time, well, you know, do I need to sand it down? No, you don't need to sand it down. The paint's going to stick to it. But it could bleed through. And so what I tell people is to, you can put a bonding primer, you can put a primer on it, but if you want any of this to, like if you put a white primer on, and then you put your paint over it, and you want any of this to show through, it's probably not going to. You're going to have to sand all the way down to the wood, which you might want some of the stain to come through. But I have a feeling with this one that it's not going to bleed. If it does, I'll deal with it. But that's just me. I really don't advise that for other people. I'm just kind of a go with the flow kind of girl. But I really don't think my gut tells me it's not going to bleed. My gut's been wrong, but most of the time it's right. But you know, can't be right about everything. Okay, so basically, and this is just an old brush. I gotta order some new brushes too, for sale. But I want to get those transfers out of the way first because I've been telling people I'd do that for a while. See, look at that good coverage. Southern Belle decorative paint, made by moi, my own little formulation. Isn't that pretty? Look how good that's covering. So I'm not sure. Now that tin is painted silver on one side and the other side is rusty. I'm not sure which side I'm going to use yet. Might use the rusty side. I have nothing on the floor down here. So anyway, I rent my house. So I'm going to talk to my landlord. There's something I want to do on the far wall over there. And I have a feeling he'll let me because you know, he knows I can do it and make it look good. But and it's not gonna be expensive. If he'll let me do that, then what I'll do is I'm gonna document my kitchen transformation. So I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm hoping he'll let me do it. I don't know why he wouldn't. And it's only really going to improve his property. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just I want a style change. And, you know, I hadn't had time to do any of that kind of stuff. I'm still, the house looks like a total wreck. But I can say that it looks like that because I am reorganizing some things. And I thought, well, while I'm changing up my life, you know, I'm going to do all that because I'm getting rid of a lot of things too. I had to get like, if you want to know how I did that, I had to hold the screw still while I twisted the knob to get it off. This is a spatula that was laying on the table. I don't know why it was laying over there. Oh, I think I know why. I think I had this out. You know, I had that rose dresser up here and I was scraping underneath that veneer. That's what I say. The house looks like a tornado went through, but there's parts of it that look great because I've told everybody all along, I can organize with the best of them. I just am bad at keeping it that way. I'm actually getting better at keeping it that way because I don't have so much going on in my... I'm busy. I'm still very busy, but I don't have to manage as much stuff as I used to. So it helps me stay on task. I was noticing this morning, I know there are scissors in every room that I need them in. I know exactly where they are, and they've been going back to the place that they belong. And if you have ADHD or things like that, where you get really, and then plus I've got some after 50 things going on, it is very difficult. I mean, it is a struggle. I don't think people take me seriously sometimes when I tell them it's not something I can always help. But I do things to help me improve in that area, and it is happening. So I know where scissors are in every room. I know where Sharpies are. I don't have to go hunting for anything. I actually bought pens instead of like digging through old purses for pens. My little sewing area, craft room, office, second bedroom, because there's only 2 bedrooms in this place. That second bedroom is multitasking. It's coming along. So I'm just trying to get it organized the way I want it for when I actually do work in there. But back here is the best place to paint stuff like this. But anyway, just letting you know, where there's a will, there's a way. That's what the whole point of me telling you about this was. So you see how my brain goes from one da 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 da. You saw it just in a couple minutes, but it's okay. We'll get back on track. So, and I actually can put that in the sink now and wash it and put it back. So, anyway, because I do not know where my flat scraper is. I know where it's at in the world. It's at 105 North Main Street, but I don't know where in 105 North Main Street it is. So, anyway, I'm going to finish this real quick and just this part of it, because then I'm going to get ready to go. There's a lot of stuff at 105 North Main Street, which is where our pop-up, the Hot Lips and Maybelline pop-up is. We're going to be cleaning that out and letting that space go now that I've sold the other. And just because it's just one less thing to manage, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. And the more you have to manage like that, the less time you get to spend with your family. I really wanted to take my grandchildren to the beach next weekend, but it's going to rain the whole time, so we're going to make another plan to do it a different weekend. Probably go in September, and it'll save Gigi a little bit of money, and we can do more. So that's kind of, I was just in such a hurry to go do stuff with them because I haven't been able to, to like really dedicate days to them, and that's what I really wanted to do. So I was kind of jumping the gun, I think. But anyway, so we've got one coat on here. And when that dries, and I don't know, I kind of like it like this. I might just go ahead and get one coat over everything and just see how I like it. Because the tin is very distressed. And since it's such good coverage with the white, the way it is, I could kind of let it be like this and then just distress a little bit, let some of that wood grain come through. I don't know, we'll see. But, there you go. There's one side. All right? So I've kept you for about 15 minutes. I'm not going to keep you any longer. We'll come back and finish up more, okay? Thank you for joining me. I'll talk to you later.